Buckeye Mike is in the house. Absolute goat. Do you see your badge, buddy? Do you see your custom badge? Custom badges now? Let's fucking go. We're all dripped out. Check, let me show you what it'll look like over time. The longer you're subscribed for. Check this out. Look at these. How about that? Right? This is the 1 year. Isn't that fucking dope? Is that dope or what? So yeah, I'm pretty stoked on those. The artist is supposed to come around one of these days for the stream so we can all give her claps and props and dubs for being I'll have to extend them after I have a year. Like you mean to like add new ones is what you're saying? I think Tinies only go up to a year, right? And then you get the purple one. So I guess we're going to watch this Anthony Weiner thing today, but we're going to probably wait for anything else to finish up. People start coming over. Cosmic! Yeah, so you start knocking out shorter lengths and add years in their place eventually. Yes, yeah. True. That is what we will do. But, you know, we got to keep growing. We got to get more people up in here, you know? We're getting close to 100 followers. Getting close to 100 followers. 6 paid subscribers. Let me show you my little goals here, right? Because we're working towards verification now. So we've got 97 out of 100 unique chatters in the last 30 days. Well over enough hours, easy. The average viewers we really got to get up, right? We got to attract more people. Oh shit, sleepy. And then we're at 6 out of 10 recurring subscribers, right? So that would be people who didn't get gifted subs but who are doing the recurring subscriptions. Once these guys are all full, your boy gets a check mark. So that's what we're working towards now. That's a goal. So, you know, whenever y'all are around with friends or family who like this shit, or, you know, chilling in Tiny's chat, and y'all want to tell people to come on over, I ain't gonna hate. In fact, quite the opposite. I'd be very thankful. And help me out getting there. But you know, I'm always appreciative that you guys are here as often as you are. It means a lot. Do I post clips on YouTube? So I want to start doing that. I kind of like suck at going back and pulling out clips, but all of y'all actually have the ability to like clip. So like, if I ever do something based or like something you see that like, hey, this would be like something people would watch, like feel free to clip as well and like be like, yo, Jordan, I just clipped a thing. Like this might be a good thing for YouTube. You don't have to, but if you do, you know, that'd be dope. Be pretty sweet. Because I wanna start doing that for sure. I'm also not always sure, like, what's gonna be the thing that is like good to put on YouTube, right? Like I don't always know. Neighbor Rooney clipped your chicken dance. Yeah, I know he did, which is fair. I get it, but I don't know if people are gonna care too much about watching that on YouTube yet. Once I have a bit of a following, people will probably enjoy the chicken dances, but like for now, they're like, I don't really give a shit. Should I quit and then do it again? Have it readjust? Oh, and so you remember my poor vape crapped out last time. I got a new one. We got a new one here, right? It's got a cool little screen on it with different settings and shit. Very cool. Very nice. Very based. No cap, as the kids say. Also, whenever they finally get through this fucking TikTok deal, right? If I'm gonna, I don't smoke inside. Normally, I would be smoking a cigarette, but I don't smoke inside. So, but yeah, when this TikTok deal finally fucking goes through, nah, this does the trick. Gum doesn't really help my nicotine cravings. But when this TikTok deal finally goes through, right? I'll start doing the fucking TikTok debate game and shit, you know? I noticed that actually. Yeah, I gotta start. But like, who cares about a random dude doing a chicken dance? I guess is kind of what I meant, right? They'll be like, why the fuck do I care about this dude awkwardly doing a chicken dance not very well? Yeah. Neighbor Rooney with the big clip. And then did you see Daniel put it in my fucking general on my Discord and was telling the mods to pin it? Unreal. Don't forget, guys, if y'all are not on my Discord yet, make sure you add it. I think all of you guys in chat are in my Discord. For those of you who have Discord, I think you all are in there, right? If not, boom, there she is. Dude, how about that annoying as fuck bot in Tiny's chat today? What the fuck was Krynax thinking, dude? That was crazy. Kick alone. No, thank you, sir. You missed it? Oh, dude, it was cancer. It was rough. It was really annoying. Holy shit. It was really annoying. What else? What else? Cosmic and I were in Hutch's chat earlier, too. Just randomly, both of us were there. We were having a fun chat. It was like up to 97. Is that all spammers since 90? I think 2 of them are spammers. I think everyone else is organic. I know you were losing it with Hutch. And I mean, like, look. They did 649 for subs on Kick Mobile. That's lame. For gifted subs or for like when you are subbing? If you do it in the browser, it's still the same, right? It's probably because Apple takes a cut, right? Yeah, Cosmic was not happy with Hutch. Hutch was being very 30%. Yeah, Hutch was being very obstinate about Destiny, even though it's looking like. Well, here's the thing. Legally, she's probably not going to win, but like he still did the thing, and I think that's why people are, you know. I sub to a channel on mobile, so $4.99 words. Oh, weird. It was the IP chatter. The IP chatter was a frequent one on Loner Box's channel, and that dude sucks. He's just really like shitty. Probably right. It's an Apple thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an Apple thing. A lot of places do that. YouTube does that too. If you have YouTube Premium, it costs more from an Apple device because they take a cut. They take 30%. But yeah. Anyway, I'd love to fucking talk to Hutch someday. I think he'd be pretty cool. He seems like a chill guy. And he lives here in LA as well. Sea issue is also overblown, but I don't really expect much from Soy Hutch. Can't even gift or sub on PC here. It always declines my cards. Weird. Scarecrow was having trouble with it the other day too. He was trying to, and for some reason it was just being really frustrating. Super frustrating. I think No Man's Sky is getting a big update soon, so I might jump back into that real soon. Alpha Zero game you were talking about earlier? Yeah, I'll check that out in a sec. Ugh, why would you dangle that in front of me? I feel so tired. And, oh. To a man who has 6 paid subscribers. That hurts, bud. That hurts. Okay? Daniel just said some funny shit in Tiny's chat. I gotta give him a little laugh. A little Benny Morris. He deserves a Benny Morris laugh and a normgasm for that one. Huh? Double Benny Morris. Double normgasm. More like my monocule, sadly. Aw. Well, then you do. Well, then you do have the money to subscribe. Your soul couple. I get it. I mean, I'm poly. I like couples. It's easier. Yeah. Plus, they've already gone through a trial run, right? Daniel. Dude. You just jumped right over here because I laughed at your sin was joke, didn't you? Yeah, Cosmic, I'm poly. Hella poly. Super poly. Hey, what up, yeah? So we'll like, we're gonna wait for anything else to finish up, and then we'll start up with the Anthony Weiner interview on Friedland. Actually jumped over to preemptively accuse me of pre-watching dailies. Did he even do dailies today? I don't think he did. Well, fuck it. Since we're waiting for that to finish, why don't we just go ahead and do dailies? Oh, we're on caps. Get a Patek grand complication. I don't know why his broke ass trying to get a grand. Oh no! Yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh, my hands are tied. Good buddy. It's out of my hands at this point. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's really nothing I can do, bud. I wish I could, but it's just the way she goes, It's just the way she goes. All right, let's see. What do you got for me, conexiones? You can always just sign into Stream using a browser window on your phone and still get $4.99. Yep, app trying to get people. Yep. And Omega Cock. Why is everyone trying to get tiny to get a bling watch? I'm subpar. No, don't feel sad. Listen. None of you catch the smoke as much as Daniel does. Daniel gets all of the typo smoke, so don't even feel bad about it. Refrain, chorus, hook, bridge. Let's go. Good start. Boop, 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 boop. Console or console? Console. Okay, so cheer, root. Clap and whistle. Cheering. Types of cheering, I guess. Let's go! Blah, 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 blah. Patach. It sounds like patach. Runner. Bowler. Wait. Bench. Bowler. Is it pipe? Is this cricket? Is this cricket? No. It's not even one away. Okay, I'm tripping. Cloud. Is a runner? I feel like a runner can be like a... Is that like a thing in your house? Yes! Things in an entryway! Let's go! Imagery in Magritte paintings. Alright. Cool. Time guesser. Let's go. By the way, bro, Tiny doesn't have shit on my scores in Time Guesser, bro. Watch me, like, shit the bed on it today. But, like, Tiny's happy with over 35K. Some amateur shit, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. What do I do with this? Oh, no. I knew this was going to happen. Why does everybody... Bro, everybody here, these people are all related. This is like one family. They all look the same. Burns. The two dots. Oh no. Oh no, bro. So what? Oh shit. Petro Pascal instead of last of those. You know that pick? Damn it. I mean, this makes me think it's Europe. Oh no. Okay, German has the little U with the two dots. So we'll say... We're just going to say West Berlin because we don't know. And we'll say 1965, I guess. Right? Oh no, we're starting off bad. Right after I bragged about doing better than fucking Tiny all the time. Why? Why did I do that? Oh, no way. It is the Bin Ladens. I thought you were fucking joking. Holy shit. Okay, that's fine. I will take that for one that I had no fucking idea on. Okay? Wait, is Osama there? Second from the right? No way. Second from the right? That's Osama? I'm not gonna lie, Osama kind of looks like a girl. It's actually the fucking Bin Ladens. Huh, you fucking dead now, bitch. Laughing and smiling. Alright. Petticoat Tower. Is this London? Yeah, that's English. Oh, I've seen that bit actually, Cosmic. It's so funny. We'll watch it later probably. I'll bring it up. Where's Petticoat Tower? I don't know. Is that something we're even going to be able to see? Any other clues? Looks like the 80s. I don't know where Petticoat Tower is. Fuck. All right, we're gonna fucking go in Westminster because why not? Oh, mid-70s. I can never. I always do that with the 70s and 80s. Fuck. Okay. Oh no. What is this? Okay. Okay. That makes me think. This makes me think it's Turkey. But it's the Ottoman Empire probably now here, which is fucking huge. Ooh. At least we know it's along the coast. Well, it's Arabic, right? So... What are they wearing on? Are there any hats that'll give it away? Not really. What's depleted? Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking Tunis. Or Algiers, maybe. Yeah, this is tough. This one's tough. Damn. I knew it. Right after I was fucking bragging. Maybe Tangier? Coney Island doesn't have a bunch of Arabic. Yeah. 34? No. It's earlier than 34. Right? If it were 34, it would have to be in Turkey, wouldn't it? 14, I think, or 12? Is when the Titanic sank? Yeah? But they don't have, like, Arabic everywhere in Turkey, right? They speak Turkish. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gotta be a long time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know why I'm thinking Tangier, but I'm kind of feeling Tangier here. All right, I'm gonna go with Tangier, and we're gonna say like 1912. Monaco? They have Arabic in Monaco? I don't think so. Ugh, it could be a whole bunch of places, honestly. Yeah, there are top hats. There are top hats. All right, I'm going to go with this guess. Oh my god, it was Turkey! Holy shit! This was like right after... Oh, man. Arabic all over Turkey? That doesn't make sense to me. Alright. Okay. So this has got to be in Tallinn, right?
Mineral depleted.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Damn. I should never talk up how much better I am than Tiny at this. He would have done a lot worse than I would have today, though. I'm just saying. I'm not sure where in Tallinn, so we're just gonna find whatever looks like downtown. We'll say here, okay? And then this looks like, let's see. These cameras, this got early 2000s vibes. Or like 2010-ish vibes, right? This is a digital. $2002? For these kinds of digital cameras? I don't know. I don't think so. Zoom on the Queen? Why? Why are we zooming? '96? Digital cameras? Oh, the Queen's 70th. Oh, would have been 96. I'm going to go with 2007. I'm going to go with 2007. And I feel okay with that. 2006. Boom. Okay, there we go. Let's go. All right, one left to salvage this. Oh, we're not even going to crack 40,000. Rough. Okay, well. That makes it a little easy at least. There's fucking Rio. Okay. Which side are we on? We're on this side. We're right here. Okay. Now, what does this look like? That's like the 60s. How dare you, Daniel? Oh, so it was for her 80th birthday. Okay. All right. This looks like the 60s. Yeah. With this kind of a portable camera. Give me 60s vibes. All right, let's see. Huh. 1960. Cool. All right. Well, not our best day. Not our best day. I'm going to do a new one real quick and redeem myself. After talking mad shit. Ringo for president. Okay, if it's president, then this looks like New York. This looks like, is this Central Park? So it's got to be like Beatlemania is like 66, 67, right? '64? Yeah, because they're young. He's young here. And then this looks like New York. So we'll say here. I don't really know where in Central Park. Oh my God, it was California. That's annoying. Alright. Alright, we've got double-decker trains here. This has got to be... Yeah, British. This has got to be way early 1900s. Look at these guys. Say 1912. Summer of 69. San Fran, it was San Fran. Dublin? No, Dublin wasn't this developed. This has got to be London. Right? Dalkey? O'Mara's? Maybe. All right, let's see. We got bridge. That's true. Okay, good point. See if we can see any of these landmarks. Or do they blow up all of the landmarks? 1905, I'm not so sure. Because look at the cars, right? Did they have mass-produced cars yet? Yeah. Oh, Nuclear just said in Tiny's chat that he's going to be joining the army soon? Daniel, you got to jump over there and tell him to use Hassan's giant cock when he's in the army, something like that. Some joke like that. Okay. Oh, there we go. So it's got to be like right here. Yeah. All right. We'll sneak it back a little bit then. Just a little bit. I should never talk shit about Tiny's performance again. 1932? Bro, this looks so old. Good lord. Where the fuck is this? Where the fuck is this? Bro, I'm just getting fucking destroyed today. Destroyed. Jesus, man. I don't know. I'm feeling Dutch. Apparently, Cosmic. I'm feeling the Netherlands. Yeah?
Mineral depleted.
What minerals depleted? Ugh. They're all fucking hard today, bro. I am getting no breaks. None. What mineral now? Amsterdam, 1962. Fuck it. 74. Alright, well, at least I got that part right. God damn it. Hey, there we go. Finally, a fucking clue. 2 of them in Amsterdam? This looks like the 70s? Nice. Nice. Okay. Athens, right? Booba. What are these, like... 70s again? Uh, 75. I got it spot on. UK because of the Parthenon? Huh? The Parthenon is here in Athens. And this is like the 70s or 80s again. I'm going to say 82. Oh! Let's go! Still. Two bad scores, bro. Two bad scores. This one fucked me. This one fucked me. This one fucked me. Yikes. We ain't happy with anything less than 40K, bro. We ain't happy with anything less than 40K, bro. Oof. 2 in a row. Bad one. Again? Alright, last time. Oh, it's the Kaaba. During COVID, right? Is it here?
Mineral depleted.
Why are all my minerals being depleted? Oh, it's because I started these all at the same time. Alright, so it's like right there. And I'm going to say 2020. Zambonis at the Kaaba. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Alright. Oh, 21. I hate that. That pisses me off so much, bro. That pisses me off so much because you can't tell if it's 20 or 21. I would have had a perfect fucking score, dude. God damn it! Bro. We're going to say 52. And it's Eastern Europe, right? Sweden? No. Yeah? No. I don't think so. Maybe Norway? No. It's Sweden? Oh, yep. Umeå. Yep. No, we always assume it's the capital city, right? Where's the train? Where is the train station? Where is the train station? Um. Okay. Oh. 70? Oh my god. Bro, I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much when they do that. They were filming something. This is 1970. Fuck my life. You're gonna say 83? Yeah, I see it. And a hammer and sickle. Maybe like 80. This feels like a West Berlin thing, but that doesn't work here, right? Is that Norwegian? Bro, they're just really fucking giving hard ones today, dude. This is crazy. Osco. It said, no, it says disco. Funky disco. Something palace. This feels like East European. Where's Bill Murray? Apparently, bro. Jesus.
Upgrade complete.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with Berlin. I'm gonna go with West Berlin, and it's wrong. Oh my god. Budapest. Fuck me. At least I was 2 years off. Oh, Young Beatles. We'll say 64. Norway?
Mineral depleted.
Is that Norway?
Mineral depleted.
Oh my god. Bro. Holy shit. All of my minerals getting depleted. Where's your airport? Where's your fucking airport? Oh. Is that it? That looks like a regional, not an international. Well, let's see. Let's back out a bit. No, I think that's it. Okay. And they're probably like around here or something. Nice. Copenhagen. Denmark. Bro, I fucked myself. Okay, more Beatles. Dude, is this all Beatlemania? Hollywood Bowl. Okay. $64 again. So at least I know where this is. It's like up here. Wait, let me think. What do I take to get to the Hollywood Bowl? There it is. And then the sign is like around here. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, redeeming myself. Redeeming myself. I know, that's bullshit. It should have been feet. But redeeming myself. Oh, baby. I'm leaving this up for a second, okay? Because Mike, I need to make sure he sees this when he comes back. Wow. This is my second perfect score now of all time. How many 1/16ths of an inch? Woo, bye. Boy. I live like 30, 40 minutes from there. I live here. Woo, boy. Oh. And that puts us over 40,000. Let's fucking go. Whew. Just basking. I'm basking a little bit. Having a bit of a bask. Okay. Very proud of myself here. What do you think, Mika? What do you think, Mika? Come here. Come and look at this. Look at this fucking score. Yeah, gloating. Yep, I'm gloating. I know. I know. You see this, baby girl? You see this right here? That's a perfect score. Give me your paw. Give me 5. That's right. Where's Daniel? Daniel, are you here? Defected to anything else. I'm sending him a message. Tell him, you know, real winner celebrates by their losses because they are so rare. Yes, this was a rare L day for me. Okay? But this makes up for it. Teabag the defeated. I think that will get me banned. Hey, Daniel. Look. Look at what's on the screen, bud. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see it because of my head. Daniel, you would have gotten this too. Look where it is. Is Candy in anything else, chat, Daniel? You should tell her that I got another perfect score. Oh, yes. We're just going to enjoy this for a little bit longer, Mika. Just a little bit longer. Okay, and then we're going to move on. Haloed? What are you talking about? Like played Halo? Hi, baby. Basking. Good win. Where's Mike? I need Mike to share in this moment. Here, for a minute. Palette cleanser. Alright, what do we got? What? What? Who's cheating? How am I cheating? Nice. Teabag montage. Yeah. No, I've cheating on my own stream. No, I keep it open so that like at the end of it I can be like, hey, people, come on over, and I can tell you guys to like jump over there and tell people to come on over, you know? So I see when it's ending, because then I know there'll be people heading over from there. Oh yeah. $10,000 points. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! We enjoy this. We enjoy this. We're going to move on soon, okay? If you get 50, they recruit me forcibly to the NSA. I could do that. I could do that. I wouldn't mind. Let's go. I'm happy. I'm happy with this, okay? We pulled it back. We reversed our bad fortune, because I believe this one is now going to put us over 40K. 40K on this game. Tame cleanser. I don't know, dude. YouTube is really shitty when it comes to small creators doing stuff, honestly. That was fun. Alright, okay. Final score. We redeemed ourselves, boys. We're redeemed. Alright. Anything else we want to do before anything else finishes and we start with the Anthony Weiner interview? Alpha Zero. It's an ad for Purina. Lovely. Oh.
Everyone. I think I'm coming down with the flu. My head hurts and I'm shivering a bit, but there is no reason not to show you another game from the match, Alpha Zero versus Stockfish, as I really can't get enough of Alpha Zero, and judging by your comments, you'd enjoy another game as well. So here it is. This game is absolutely amazing, and once again I must say, what I enjoy about Alpha Zero that it doesn't play like an engine, and it really raises a lot of questions. You know, what if old masters like Adolf Anderson and Paul Morphy actually had it right all along? Maybe that is the way to play chess. But ever since Kasparov lost that match against Deep Blue in 1990.
Link it, Daniel. We'll watch it.
People started thinking that the machines actually play better chess. And now in 2017, you actually have top grandmasters that are trying to play like Stockfish, and then here comes Alpha Zero and says, no, that is not the way to play chess. You know, a lot of people analyze games by Anderson, Morphy, Tal, and Nijmedino, and they say, that's a bad idea. I mean, okay, if you want the game, Stockfish.
Anything else is finishing. Get over there, motherfuckers. Tell bitches to come on over here. Tell them bitches to make their way over. Once chat stops going crazy, of course. Boom, ba ba bum bum ba bum, ba da bum bum ba bum, Ba-da-dum-bum-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-da. Dan can't get it up. Dan has a boring life. Busy. I just saw you say that right in the chat. You can't get it up. Boom. Ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-ba-bum. Mika, come here. Come here, babes. Up closer. Come here. Come on. Hi. Hello. Also, link me the Ukraine video when you get a second, Daniel. I wanna take a gander. Wait, what? You did the chicken dance? Oh, right. Oh, the other day. Yeah. Oy vey. Oy vey. Oy vey schmear. Do it. Drop it in there, Daniel. Tell these fuckers to come over. It's poach. Poaching time. And then let me get that Ukraine video. Let's take a look. I want to take a look. I want to take a look, huh? I want to have a look. What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? Let's see what Ukraine is doing. They've got the cards now. They've got them. I don't know. Dealer's choice. Give me some good ones. I want to see the cards they've got. Show me the cards. Whichever you want, bro. And then we'll start with the Adam Friedland. Anthony Weiner, you know his name. It's got Weiner in his name. He's a wiener. Okay, link it. Link that sumbitch.
This, but we must ask ourselves: did Stockfish really refute this? Would Stockfish be able to refute it if Alpha Zero played that move? That is the question here. So I don't know if
In Destiny's subreddit, open link. What do we watch? Oh. Look at the cards. They've got the cards. Bro. Oh, got him. Got him. Fucking got him. Oop. Fucking got him. Hell yeah. Bro, it's so on, dude. It's so on. Putin did not expect this. I look like Trump is finally realizing. Trump like woke up and was like, "Oh, so maybe Putin isn't my friend actually. Maybe he doesn't want to do everything I say." Yeah. Probably. He's probably a loser. A big loser. The biggest loser you've never seen a loser quite like him. Daniel. Hey, bud.
Hey, I'm still trying to find the exact one, but that was one
I'm
of
gonna
them.
need you to hurry up, okay?
But I did send you one of them.
I know. I'm watching it right now. Fucking badass. These are the cards.
And you know this had been planned for over a year.
And they were just waiting for the go ahead to like do it, I guess.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. They they had fake prefabricated houses with false compartments inside, and they actually pretty much tricked the Russian truck drivers into driving these deep into the areas to these locations. And I guess the drones were assembled and they were waiting for, I guess, the right time.
Oh! Candy's here!
Wow.
I feel like I should not bring up my score from before. Candy! Hi! Welcome back. We missed you. We missed you very much.
I'm going to keep looking for that exact clip. I know it's
Okay.
out there. So
Okay. If you want to jump in, I would love to have you up here as usual. I missed having you in chat, in the Discord chat. I'm sure we have a lot to catch up on. Is that really Kamala? Missiles are raining down on Pakistan. Hundreds of thousands. No. This is absolutely Trump. Oh no, they're making it sound like it's Kamala posting as if she were Trump. That's funny. That's funny, dog. Missiles are raining down on Pakistan, okay? Hundreds of thousands, some say even a million, have died today in awful missile strikes today. This would never have happened if I were president. Dozing Don, weak little Marco, and DUI Pete have ruined our once proud nation. I think she was. It says she was following since January 10th, but I don't know. I guess she refollowed. I don't know. I'm just glad she's here. This is funny. That is funny. Oh yeah. Did y'all watch this? So I was watching this live when this was happening. Did you guys watch this him on TikTok? Dude, did they like upload? He left too early, bro. Cuz like I heard like right at the end of that, I thought I heard Athena come in. Do y'all know who Athena is? Do y'all know who I'm talking about right now when I'm talking about Athena? Exactly. That's the Ruzza girl. And he left like right as she showed up, and that was such a bummer because I really wanted to see him and her go at it. That would have been so much fun. That needs... Oh, God, I hope that happens. Oh, my God, I hope that happens someday. That would be Kino. Absolute cinema. No, Athena is the Ruzza girl that we watched that debate between her and Lonerbox.
Jewish people have been kicked out of every Arab majority state that they live in. Plenty of Arabs joined together in saying that they would destroy and eliminate all of Israel. And now you've had a group of people who have elected, or in 2005 at least, they elected basically Hamas, that also committed themselves to the violent oppression of or destruction of the state of Israel. Their goal was to destroy Israel. Jewish people wouldn't feel comfortable living as a minority in a state that is run by Arabs. There's, some 50 Arab states around the planet, and the fact that Jews would be asked to give up the one state that they have to become an Arab majority state, I think reasonably so. They probably wouldn't feel comfortable living there. Arabs are genociding other Arabs in the whole region around them, right? It's happened in Yemen. It's happened in Syria. The idea that Jews would feel comfortable as a minority in any of these states is ridiculous. I think it's fair for them to say, like, oh, no, I don't really think I'd actually feel too comfortable being here. And all of you white people in the West will say, like, oh, well, you can't now that it'd be a genocide. If it were to become one, none of you would step up to do anything because none of you guys give a fuck about Jewish people at all anyway. So the idea that the UN or somebody would step in when they already failed to step in for prior conflict with Jewish people is a fucking joke.
Thank you, Tiny. Yeah, this is crazy, dude. This rift between Trump and Elon that's formed now over the bill. Wild. What's this? What? Yeah, she was a terrible press secretary. Coming independent. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised she's leaving the Democratic Party if she's doing, like, a hit job on Biden. Hey, Candy, Candy, Candy. Candy, did you see we got new assets Do you see the new custom badges? Look at this. Look at this. You're going to love this. The custom subscriber badges. Check this out. Oops. Look at these. Look at how cool these are. Part of it is how they treated Biden. Oh, okay, never mind. I changed my mind. She's based. I love her now. Also, she's Haitian. That makes her badass. Okay, no, I take back everything I said. I take back everything I said. I'm an asshole. Ooh, so cool. I'm waiting for Elisa to finally show up in chat so we can all give her dubs and applause. So, 2 Democratic White Houses expected to detail the week's proceeding. Independent look inside a broken White House. Thank you. I'm very excited about them. Check this out, too. I have new full screens. Look at this. This is my Be Right Back screen. You ready? Check this out. How fucking cool is that? She did such good work. Charlie! No? Oh. Oh no, Sleepy. No. Pluto is not a planet, Daniel. And if you disagree, I invite you to come up here and fight me on it. He's going to tell you 5K gets you to make me do a chicken dance. How dare you! Okay. I think he's referring to the time you accidentally let the N-word slip. That one time when you were on chat with us. He's just teasing you a little bit. Scathing amount of effort to close staff allies to hide the extent of his deterioration. I don't debate stamp collectors. Huh? What do you mean? Why? Ooh, Ryan Macbeth. What? Candy was raised, all right, in fucking New York. Listen.
Now that it's been a couple...
She gets a pass, all right?
couple of days since the
dude.
Ukrainian drone
This dude's
attacks
great.
on Russia, I think it's safe to talk about America's preparations for having the same thing happen here. And I want you to I want to put this into scale for a second here. I want you to imagine here in the U.S. that Barksdale, Ellsworth, Whiteman, Minot.
It's either physics or stamp collecting. So astronomers, because they're observing, it's stamp collecting. Okay. I do prefer astrophysicists, I guess. Sound like Fran Drescher. That's a compliment. Fran Drescher is an absolute queen, okay?
That 4 of those bases that hold our strategic bombers were attacked at the same time. Now, we also don't know what the battle damage assessment is, and right now the prices on Maxar are crazy for getting images, so I cannot afford that right now. Please join my Substack. Maybe I can buy one picture, right? But we don't know what the battle damage assessment is, but it's running somewhere around 41 aircraft. Now, one interesting thing about strategic bombers, really, almost
Fran Drescher, cover WAP.
Wet ass P word.
I like that one.
Aircraft, it's that about a third to a half of an aircraft's life is spent in maintenance, so it's not spent flying. So typically at any given time, 1/2 to 1/3 of all aircraft are grounded and they're being repaired, they're getting their oil changed, they're getting their service, and you might be able to surge those aircraft, right? Like if you have a mission coming up and everybody knows about it, you might be able to push those crew chiefs to work really, really hard and get...
If you don't know where to start in Top Heroes World, the Springland is a great place to start. There are low-level enemies and villages.
Go away.
All 24 aircraft in your squadron up and running, be less than a bomb squadron, but get all 12 aircraft in your bomb squadron up and running. But that's going to be the exception rather than the rule, and it isn't sustainable, right? When these aircraft come back from a mission, they have to have various things serviced, they have to have various fluids replaced, they have to have different components tested. These are some of the most high-tech things we've ever put in the sky. And, well, Russian aircraft might be significantly
I
lower.
want to give Ryan Macbeth his money.
Tech, they're still going to need maintenance, right? They're still going to need parts. So if you take out
like doing
1/3 of a bomber fleet, right? Assuming it was 1/3, that only leaves essentially 1/3 of your bomber fleet remaining to conduct missions.
2 more Russian cryptic. Hey, bud. Confirmed 2 more Russian A-50 early warning surveillance planes were successfully hit. They didn't have many left, and they lacked the Western components or the funds to replace them. They're around 400 to 500 million a plane. Ooh, he's so panty and sweating. You skip that. He didn't get shit. I have to watch the whole ad for him to make money. Is that really how it goes? How are you doing, bud? Welcome.
Because again, another third of that bomber fleet is grounded. So that is a significant degradation in the capability of the unit to conduct its mission. Now, it was important for Ukraine to do this because they were getting hammered by Russian cruise missiles. And one neat thing about air-launched cruise missiles is that you can launch them from anywhere, right? So if you're firing a ground-launched cruise missile, they're a lot slower to move, you know, so it's a little more difficult to get them to come from a different direction. If you're firing from a naval cruise missile, you know the general direction is going to be from the Black Sea, most likely, right? But if you're an air-launched cruise missile, there's many different places you can launch from, and that creates dilemmas, not problems for your adversary, right? Dilemmas in the sense that you don't know what area to cover through either surface-to-air missile coverage or through fighter coverage to shoot down these incoming cruise missiles. So by attacking these aircraft, Ukraine significantly degraded the ability Russia has to launch cruise missiles into Ukrainian territory. It's actually extremely impressive. Now, what does this mean for America? Nothing good. Because if someone can take a bunch of drones and put them in a shipping container, I've heard shipping container, I've heard crate, I've heard like a portable housing unit, doesn't matter, it's some sort of container that Ukraine used. And the truth will come out eventually. If you can take that, and let's say these drones might only have a 10-kilometer range, you could park that right off the highway to any major Air Force base in the United States, and you could significantly degrade America's capability to use strategic assets when attacking another country. And that is bonkers when you think about the cost of doing that, how cheap it would be compared to the assets you would destroy. And it's going to be very difficult to counter. Couple of things we might be able to do is we might have to put up drone defenses all around our air bases. And I remember like last year there was that whole drones in New Jersey thing. Oh my God, why aren't we shooting these drones down? We need to develop some sort of rule with the FAA, because right now drones, even unmanned drones, are kind of considered manned for the purposes of the FAA. You can't just shoot them down.
Bombers that Ukraine attacked had crew missiles loaded on them. They were getting ready to attack Ukraine the day before negotiations in Istanbul. What?
Right. And another issue with just shooting down drones is that they fall places. You know, if you shoot a drone and it falls on someone's house or falls on someone's car or falls on someone, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And if you fire some sort of anti-drone loitering munition and that thing goes off course and hits somebody's house again, you're going to be in trouble. But we might have to seriously invest in anti-drone munitions at every single military airfield in the United States. And these would be anti-drone munitions like Angel's Roadrunner or there's the German Fowler. You know, there's two of those pieces specifically. And you know, what's kind of interesting is that we're always, even if we create those defenses, one of the things that Ukraine has proven is that they're going to figure out a way around them, right? So we might be preparing for the last attack when the next attack could be something totally different. In my book, The Wind Machine, there is a scene where both aerial and dog drones go and attack this certain site. They're sent by China. So we might have the aerial threat covered, right? Let's say tomorrow we take a look at all of America's aircraft bases and we say, all right, we're going to put anti-drone defenses, we're going to put jammers, we're going to put AI-powered interceptors like Angel's Roadrunner, and maybe we'll put M-SHORAD or some sort of laser system at that airfield.
Hey everyone, big heads up, Paleo Valley's running a sale on all their meat sticks right now. You can get 30 sticks for $36.
Meat sticks.
To cover that, what happens when
Candy,
the shipping container opens up and a bunch of dog drones run out and just run over to the planes and start biting them, right, or poking holes in them? So that's kind of an issue as well. But the least we can do is at least...
permissions, so you can jump in at any time if you want to.
Prevent a similar attack from happening on U.S. soil, and that would be to immediately get interceptors like the Roadrunner M at every single strategic bomber base. I know some people have said, well, those Russian planes weren't under hardened shelters. You know, you can make, one of the things we saw during this first Gulf War is that you can make a hardened shelter, but that doesn't mean it's all that hard, right? Some of our paveway laser-guided bombs went right through those things. Now, something as small as a drone is not going to be able to carry a 1,000-pound warhead that can penetrate concrete and steel. Absolutely. However, building a giant concrete bunker for something the size of a B-52 would be a very expensive undertaking. We're still worried about mold in the barracks, right? We're still worried about like the living conditions of our soldiers and sailors. Wow. And while it would be nice to have hardened shelters for every single aircraft, like that might not be practical. Right? A more practical option might be something called ACE, Agile Combat Employment, and that's where periodically you constantly move your aircraft. Now that could cause stress on the airframes, right? But if you're constantly moving your aircraft, then it makes it a lot harder to figure out where those aircraft are. It makes them a lot harder to target because you don't want to send a bunch of drones out to targets that aren't there. Now, one more thing. I believe this attack was done with actual honest-to-God drone operators. Ukraine's been kind of fuzzy about that. Some said that the drones were hooked up to the Russian phone system, which allowed operators to remotely control these drones. Once we can figure out how to use AI to automatically target aircraft like this, it's the pace of war is going to be so fast.
Listen,
it's going to be crazy.
I feel so tired. I love a good meat stick from time to time, okay? It can be tasty, right? Sometimes a Slim Jim just hits just right. Blyat! Russia doesn't need hardened concrete shelters for their bombers. Instead, they use advanced rubber truck tire technology to shield their bombers.
And there's not a lot you're going to be able to do about it. If you notice, sometimes the Russians put tires on the backs of their planes. Supposedly that was done because they believe it fools the AI targeting algorithms because the image of the plane doesn't look exactly like the image they're expecting when you cover it with tires. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe it's just Russians doing make work. You know, like I remember my father when he was in the military. He was told to plant a bunch of trees. You know, dig 3 by 3 foot square holes to plant trees. And when the trees came to get planted, there were these little saplings, and they had to go fill in all the holes, right? So, like, you know, Russians aren't immune to busy work as well. But it's probably for preventing some sort of AI identification. But once AI gets involved, we're going to see something pretty darn special. One more thing, you've noticed me walking quite a bit, like doing a few Peter Zion type videos where I walk and I talk. I have been getting ready to go to the U.S. Army, really I should say U.S. Army National Guard Mountain School in Jericho, Vermont.
The bombs will bounce off. To the Blatmobile, comrade, boy Wonder Robinsky. I think if a small kid jumped out of one of the driveways, he would have a heart attack.
About a week. I'm going to train with the guys. I'm going to go up and down mountains. I don't know what I'm going to do about my broken finger. I'll probably just tape it up.
Listen, why are we all dunking on fucking Ryan Macbeth, okay? This man is a fucking stud of YouTube, all right? Look at this. Look at this. Okay? Man's a winner. All right?
And just freaking suck it up and deal. But it should be really neat. I'm going to talk about how Mountain Warfare School works and why this unit is so unique. So can't wait to head up to Vermont and talk with you,
Well, at
Green
least
Mountain
he's
boys.
out there walking.
All right, that's it for now.
Right? Could be sitting on his ass.
In a world where fashion meets firepower, where style becomes trendy,
What?
it's time to gear up for the
Never
ultimate
heard of him
mission
until just now.
Introducing
He's fucking dope, dude. He's been doing so he was like he's been an army like officer guy for years and years and years. And he talks a lot about like military strategy and all of that kind of stuff. He was on Anything Else once actually. He's done a lot of interesting talking about like proportionality. He's one of the people that I learned a lot about proportionality calculations and stuff like that and how they're done. I mean, he's only half a Frogan or 1/4 Mike from PA. All right. Shall we start the Weiner interview? The Weiner. It's okay, I have some issues with him, but he isn't the worst. He's got some flack for inflating his credentials, but for the most part, he knows his stuff. Yeah. This reminds me of Guru Martin quote, "They hung my father, hanged. Emmy, your father was not a tapestry. World needs fat, jolly people, not skinny, hateful people." I mean, like, yeah, how much of a dick would Santa Claus be if he was, like, super skinny, right? He'd be a fucking prick.
Mineral depleted.
No, why are all my minerals being depleted? Blah, 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 blah. What is this?
Hold on. Before you pay for yet another app to manage
No.
your team, let me introduce you to Connect Team, the one platform that replaces all of these.
All right,
Россия.
okay. And what are you doing, Daniel? You like Ryan Macbeth. Why are you talking shit?
Самая технологичная страна в мире, ведь только здесь в полной мере смогли раскрыть невероятный потенциал покрышек. На основе уникальной резиновой технологии разработано антидроновое покрытие, способное отразить любую атаку беспилотников. А упругий резиновый панцирь на танке не способен пробить ни один вражеский снаряд. Система передвижения
I
Sonic
need
позволит
Brando
быстро преодолеть
for my
самые сложные
planets.
участки на поле боя. И даже если боец случайно влетит в водоем, активация резиновой спасательной капсулы решит эту проблему. Для пехоты же разработано 3 комплекта уникальной брони: легкой, средней и максимальной защиты. Эта резиновая кольчуга обладает невероятной прочностью и мобильностью и позволит выполнять самые сложные задачи без угрозы для своей жизни. Вступайте же в отряды резиновых задниц, самые защищенные войска России.
Yeah, they did apparently. All right. Okay, let's see. Everyone's saying this is really good and pretty funny. Let's have a watch. I'm gonna chair react for like 5 seconds while I go pee, but I'll still be able to hear it. And then I'll be right back. But I gotta go. I can't ruin my kidneys just to sit here.
I get it. Sometimes I critique
What,
the question
this
you're
bit that we're
asking,
Jewish?
and you do this thing of like, this is not good for you to make fun of your host on the show. It's not working. I'm like, all right, I get it. I have not seen the documentary.
But you leave the documentary, so I'm going to ask you a question because I
you
saw
don't need
it.
to set it up as the documentary when I haven't seen it. If I
Midway-
did it in real life, you can just say, I understand
You're
you.
the one wasting time right now.
Fair enough.
Hello, America. My name is Adam Friedland. I'm extremely excited to welcome you to the premiere episode of the new season of The Adam Friedland Show. On a weekly basis, I will be releasing episodes where I sit down with some of the world's most important and interesting people. And for our first guest, I was joined by none other than current candidate for New York City Council and former Congressman Anthony Weiner. Now, it would be easy for me to prepare for my guest like a tabloid fixture. But let's not forget, Weiner is a seasoned and accomplished politician, and above all else, a human being. So in order to prepare, I decided it was necessary for me to sit down with an expert on human psychotherapy, and I may have even learned a little bit about myself in the process. So without further ado, this.
Why is it in 4-3?
A red rose and a romantic novel. That's how I told my guests to identify me today amongst the hustle and bustle of the High Line, one of New York City's many hidden gems. I was here to meet James Foley, a renowned psychotherapist to the rich and powerful.
Oh, that's
if
funny.
anyone
James Foley was the name of the ambassador when we lived in Haiti.
could help me get into the psychology behind Weiner, it was James. After a brief
Behind
stroll through the
Weiner.
neighborhood, we sat down in my
I
Hudson
have
Yards
been.
penthouse to discuss
I
the
have
psychological
returned.
profiles of the men that have shaped our world.
I'm James Foley. I'm a psychotherapist. I treat men for sexual misbehavior, such as affairs, hiring sugar babies, and things like that.
Tell us where we can find you. Do you have an Instagram?
www.sexuallycompulsive.com.
What's the general profile of your client
Yeah,
base?
so my practice is composed of high-functioning men, you know, like CEOs, guys who run banks, film directors, art, even high-end artists, musicians. I've had elected officials.
Let's say like a man sends just like a picture of his erection like under his underpants, but he's like, I'm not showing full meat. Like, is that like in the psychological process is like, well, if I'm not showing full meat, then, you know what I mean?
Yes. So
he's like, but then obviously his wife sees it. He's like, well, obviously it's legal if I'm just showing dick print, but no full meat. You know what I mean?
Print.
Yeah, people who engage in these things will
make deals with themselves. Or?
Yes, they'll make a bargain with themselves and obviously get themselves hurt with that bargain that doesn't really make sense.
Okay, what is the difference between when a man cheats and a woman cheats? You kind of indicated something.
But a lot of our programming as men and for women as women, like it's different. And a lot of our programming is behind our irrational behavior. So you and I are guys, we got different programming typically than a woman would get, and then.
But they cheat. They cheat.
Oh, I'm not saying they don't cheat, but
a lot of them do cheat.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's immune from that.
Yeah.
I am done making drugs for now.
The idea is what's powering it can be different.
So
Casper is back around.
Why would a girl cheat on her boyfriend?
I'd be happy to start.
If he's like, especially if he's a
but
great
we were
guy.
doing that kind of together, so I didn't
I
want to play
wouldn't
without
know. You know,
What
that's
if
a broad brush kind of thing.
It's just, but it's not. So it's.
This is sort of like a Factorio type.
And there it
Jesus.
was.
She's
Straight
struggling.
from the horse's mouth. Women cheat too. And with that
It
in
is a
mind,
team
I was
effort.
finally
Listen,
ready
you
to
can't
take
make
on my
good
biggest
drugs by
challenge to
yourself.
date.
Nick, what's up?
Our next guest is a former congressman.
Welcome.
He was the youngest ever elected member of the New York City Council. He's run for mayor twice, and currently he is running in 2025 for city council. Please welcome Anthony Weiner, everyone. Let's get some energy in this room.
He had such promise, this guy.
Hello. Hello.
It's my pleasure
Hey,
to be
yo.
here.
We talked on the phone for 10 minutes.
We did. It was a good talk. You want this in your cup so we can... Oh, no, it's already got water.
We have
in it.
water in the cup, and I would appreciate it if you just featured the
No,
logo.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought. So this
Maybe.
is like, yours is white, mine is black, like Spy versus Spy styles.
Yeah, so you're
Gotcha.
you're a big fan of the show.
This one?
Yes.
Maybe the biggest? Which tells you a little something about the show,
He
but
sent
yeah.
dozens of emails,
Actually, your email style is very funny because you just go last name. No, like sincerely.
Correct.
You
Oh
go
yeah.
last name.
I think there's a lot of wasted words generally in the world.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like that your show's about 8 minutes. It's quick in and out.
Were you like a last name guy, like with your friends? It's kind of a.
Well, I mean, Weiner kind of lends itself to that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
So growing up, you were Weiner to your boys.
Yeah.
I saw your Patrick Bet David.
If I don't fucking know what he's talking about. Wait, not all of you know what my fucking last name is. My last name is Ball, okay? I feel this man's pain.
David thing.
Had you heard of that guy? See, this is what...
That guy is amazing. I saw a video of him recently where he's like, 4 years ago, technology.
Ball.
3 years, pandemic.
B-A-L-L. Ball. Like a fucking nut. Testicle. Well, with a U, Jourdan. Jordan Michael Ball. So Candy, when I was Huevo, exactly. When I was in high school in Argentina, sometimes they'd call me Jordan Pelotas. No, Daniel! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
Up yours, woke moralists. We'll see who cancels who.
Ball, yeah, lending to the Jew stuff, right?
2 years ago, vaccine. This year, AI technology.
Oh yeah, Cosmic, I know, right? Right? People always ask me, like, did they love basketball? Bro, like, because I was born in 90. Jordan wasn't who he was then at that point, right? But, like, yeah, last name Ball, there wasn't much I could do about that. But that's okay. Like, I kind of like my last name now, right? Like, uh-oh. Where? Where's the typo? Get him. Where is it? Oh, no. Daniel. Oh, buddy. I'm so sorry, buddy. My hands are tied. You know how she goes. Good buddy. This is nothing I can do at this point. It's out of my hands, good buddy. Out of my hands. I wish I could.
No, Richie. Yeah. He just says sentences like that, and like guys are like,
yeah,
I'm gonna pay $10,000 to go to the seminar. Yeah, and he's a billionaire now.
No,
you will find her, and then you will go get a good bagel and lox because she lives in New York, and there's no fucking shot you're gonna go to New York and not visit Cat's Deli. That's what's gonna happen.
More kind of like this season of Yes of saying yes to arguing with people. And
dude, I had a Reuben there like 10 years ago. I still think about it. Okay? I still think about it.
So I didn't quite, and I had a certain, once I looked it up a little bit and I saw that there was no, it was just a person who this ran. became kind of fascinated to understand what exactly was going on. Because I'm trying to understand this a little bit. Like,
this is, okay.
You don't think you're a kindred spirit with him in terms of what you're trying to do? Like,
no, certainly not.
Not on substance, but in the general, like, people want to look at interesting shit nowadays. We don't really care what it is.
The objective with our show is this, right? The internet makes...
Someone should have told me this sentence before, but go ahead.
I actually did. No. I'll tell you this right now. I talked to him on the phone. He's like, and he's like, and you make money from this? And I was like, well, you know, we were on a podcast for morons for 6 years, and then
I would try lox, but it's not cooked. I'd pull out a blowtorch and cook it at the table. It's smoked. Lox is smoked, bud. It's smoked salmon.
Fat one left to do crowd work, and so then we changed it because I was kind of the schmuck, I was the nebbish, and we rebranded.
Oh, that's right. They're both Jewish, so he's gonna understand all the Yiddish. I love it. Oh, okay. It's not very Jewish of you, Daniel.
Into an intellectual talk show host, and then this was amazing what you did. You let like a little pregnant pause after my whole soliloquy,
Cosmic,
and you go.
Lox is like the Yiddish word for smoked salmon. some capers and a schmear. Yep. And maybe some pate, maybe some onions. One of the things about Jewish food is like it's delicious, but it is literally designed to make your breath stink for the rest of the day.
Well, you took me on quite the journey there, but you did not in any way, shape, or form answer my question.
No, I don't say way, shape, or form. I don't think people talk like that. I just said I didn't get the answer.
You were like,
I don't think people talk like that. That's funny.
Etc. You did not.
All right.
I'm but a Southern lawyer.
Who did the notes for you? Who did the sample question? Like, did you do that on your own?
No, I have an
you got the manager.
I have a room full of women of color who are my writers.
I thought it might just be
I don't
like,
have a single hunky
Now that
ass.
Candy's back.
Okay,
I already know. Now that Candy's back, there's going to be some hating on raisins in chat. I already fucking know. I know it's coming. I feel it in my bones.
Let's not go in the episode. Okay, you're born in 1964 in New York City.
I was, yes.
Okay, and you're a Brooklyn boy.
I grew up in Brooklyn, right?
Where you're Park Slope?
Park Slope, 6 between 8th and the Park.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Yes, 39, junior high school 51.
How was was the food co-op there at the time?
No, it was a very different kind of vibe then.
Where are you now? Lower
East Side.
Lower East Side?
East
We should back up another. No. Listen, that's bad gumpanada with raisins to you, okay?
It's too loud.
Yes, too loud.
It's too loud in these.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on there.
And then you have like an NYU vomit when you walk outside.
There's
Come
a
on.
lot. There's a lot going on there.
And your mother was an educator?
Or a math teacher.
Or a math teacher.
Well, educator. Who are you trying to impress? She's a teacher. Teacher.
I was trying to compliment your mother.
Wait, what was I getting?
I'm not sure why.
Why are you trying to shit on your?
No,
Okay.
why are you down branding teacher?
I think it's an umbrella term.
Which one?
Educator.
Right, and a more precise one is teacher. She was a teacher.
Okay, your dad, an attorney.
He was like a little neighborhood attorney. He kind of hung a shingle outside our house, that kind of vibe.
Just like a family law practice.
Yeah, some real estate stuff. Yeah, I don't really know for sure. Like did some real estate closings, that kind of thing. Wasn't big enough. He's like for people who wouldn't have Jacoby Myers, but they wouldn't have a big firm. They'd have like Grau and Weiner.
And did they split it up when you were a kid?
When I was in college.
When you were in college.
Your parents together?
My mother passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They were together for 4 years. Yeah.
My thing was like my dad passed away recently. My thing was when my parents. Man, I can tell the story. The story's really not apropos of anything. Go ahead.
Tell the story. What?
No, it's just when they split up.
Let me tell. Okay.
When
take a pause. This is a
literal pause or just a pause in the conversation.
Shut the fuck up. No. Okay. People want to know you as a human being.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right, so let me continue.
Yeah.
So when they broke up when I was like in my 20s.
Okay, hurry up.
Not a fan of hummus.
Exactly. That was like so.
Okay.
That was a joke. Come on, I'm a schmuck.
Kind of weak.
You got to pop.
What is that?
You got to pop.
I'm a big fan of hummus
No, I wasn't
and
beefing
pita.
about you. Like
actually.
you,
God.
You know, the
falafel.
Sorry, I'm
and,
not.
like,
I'm not.
No, I'm not
cucumbers
beefing about you.
and
You never,
onions and
you know, what is
lettuce.
it? You know,
Okay, sorry, I got to laugh. I'm not trying to do a whip of a pork barrel backroom deal in the fucking halls of or whatever.
It takes a little while for me to figure out where the crowd is. This is not a very strong crowd. I mean, they're just laughing at
It's
like
4 guys.
Yeah.
What do you mean not a strong crowd? They laughed at Weiner? Sorry, your last name means Bean. It's not a big deal. Okay?
Oh no! He looked
I'm
so
fine, dude. There's another guy.
sad. Oh. It's not something I would buy to eat. That's kind of fair. Like I rarely buy hummus like just to eat it as a snack. I have done it before and I didn't feel super compelled. But like if I'm at a restaurant and somebody brings out like a really good hummus, then I'm like, okay, that's a good hummus.
In Congress named Dick Army.
Here's the thing is, Dick
Army.
You're like, what? Compared to Dick Army, this is not that bad.
There was Norm Dix too.
Norm Dix?
Yeah, in Washington.
Yeah.
You see, this is what I don't take.
It's funny. It's funny, okay? And you're not a coward like that goddamn John Stewart Leibowitz trying to erase our culture. New York City kid. My girlfriend grew up in the Upper West Side. I didn't grow up here. And I feel like you guys grow up faster. Like my friends that grew up in the city, they're like, I had my
dude,
Coke
sauerkraut is what makes it a fucking Reuben. You're just getting meat and bread at that point.
Kind of the argument in public schools, you bounce off a lot of different types of people. You know. Plus, growing up in the 70s, you mugged a lot. Like, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And you were going to Manhattan with your friends in high school?
High school, yeah. Actually, the same neighborhood I live in now, we would kind of go and it would, just to see how edgy it was, that kind of stuff.
Oh. I know my answer for this. My answer is criadillas.
Where are you going? Studio 54?
No.
Andy
We would go
Warhol's
to like
factory.
we go to like Rocky Horror,
Rocky Horror?
Yeah, St. Mark's, that kind of style.
But that's for that's for fucking nerds.
Yeah,
You're
but
doing
that's
that thing
probably
where you throw things?
fair characterization of like
Come on.
where I was.
Yeah, I would have been at CBGB's if I was you.
You?
Yeah, if I was your age in New York City.
So you were cool then?
I've
now what
heard
happened?
durian can be really tasty. It's just really stinky. I thought pate is just like chopped up chicken liver. I like certain eggplant. I'm a sometimes on eggplant. If it's not done like perfectly right for me, it's like really slimy and gross to me. Oh my goodness, a good bialy to dunk in hot matzo ball soup is. This is true.
I've always been one of the coolest guys. No, so I mean,
So just to show you, chat, what I was saying, I think the worst food I ever had was. Gross.
Upgrade complete.
Nasty. Bull balls. And everyone's like, oh, they're a delicacy. They're so good. And I was like, I don't understand. They don't taste good. They taste gross.
I guess New York in the 70s is characterized as like a completely different place.
Yes.
You've lived here for most of your life. Like
my whole, except when I was in college and
Yeah.
in prison, I was here. And in Washington, I would go back and forth.
Yeah. I used to live in D.C. I went to college there.
Where?
GW.
You're just like this. Yeah, you're a Jew through and through, huh?
No, they gave me the most money.
Your girlfriend Jewish?
What are you, my fucking...
Go ahead, Candy.
Just curious.
Drop it on us. What is
her
it?
mom's half Jewish. 25% is my max.
Okay.
Oh my God, they don't. I can't stand it.
Sorry.
No, it's not.
No, I'm trying to gauge the level of the back and forth. You do the questions.
No,
I'll do
we're
just
having
the
fun.
answer.
I'm just doing a shtick where I'm like, oh.
She can't get me demonetized
I'm doing
in
a shtick to be
chat.
offended by like being apologetic. We're just all doing it.
Listen, you could have been a nightclub comedian in another life. I could have been a member of the U.S. House of Representatives.
Also, what monetization,
in parallel
bro?
universes.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Vegas.
Yeah, you could have. You
Yeah,
could have been like Shelley Berkeley or something like that.
I worked for Shelley Berkeley.
Yeah,
I
you
told
could have been that. That could have been you.
I was an intern when I was a junior in high school at the Congresswoman's field office.
Yeah.
Me and my best friend Alex were interns there, and we'd like wear like a shirt.
Do you remember what office were you in? Do you remember?
Do you know the field offices of Shelley?
Oh, you were in the
Vegas.
district office.
Yeah, she was my congresswoman.
Got it.
And,
so you weren't really committed. You were like just doing it.
What do you mean committed? I was in high school. I had to go back home afterwards.
When we say eating,
not in the middle of school. I just did it to get out of 8th period.
There you go.
Okay, so I'd go.
I think that's the definition of not being
What do we
committed.
mean
That's when
exactly?
you say, I just want to get out
because
of 8th
when
period.
you said eating initially,
got
I
you.
thought
What kind of-
biting
what
off
was
a
your GPA
piece,
graduating?
chewing up and swallowing.
It's a little bit.
What was your
in
SAT?
high school?
In high
You know,
school.
filleting.
I don't think I had a 3.
Or
You didn't have a 3.
I don't think so. I was not a great student.
Cunnilingus?
But listen, I still get. Have you heard of Harvard?
That's
What?
not right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Harvard University.
Yeah, I didn't go there, but I just want to make sure you heard of it.
Cunnilingus?
Well, I went to the state. You see now I know the room.
You went to Plattsburgh.
I went to Plattsburgh State.
Me and my friend Alex, when we were working at our congresswoman's office, we'd have to like wear a shirt.
Yeah,
so
that's
we
an
felt like we were
appropriate face
businessmen.
palm, I think.
And we'd go afterwards to Hooters because we thought that we were like adult.
This is
men.
in Vegas.
Yeah, whenever we were like 17, 16-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great place. Have you been there?
That's
Las
okay.
Vegas, Nevada.
I'm down there with you now.
I don't believe I don't believe I have.
It's demeaning.
Which part?
Different
fact that
stuff.
they're
Nom nom nom
right.
and slurp slurp gluck.
Generally being here. And I was gonna.
This is good for you. I'm telling you, this is good for you. So your city kid,
And then cryptic
Met
with the
Islanders.
anime waifu emote.
The Mets are the
nice,
team
nice
with the Blues
touch.
and the Redheads.
That's
right?
a nice touch.
The
Brooklyn.
your family were Dodger fans?
No, but
No,
the-
no.
you would not if you grew up in.
Do you understand? I was saying filleting, right? Which is like the present tense verb of fellatio. Cunnilingus. What would be the present tense verb of cunnilingus? Is what I'm trying to say. Cosmic. Jesus. Glissy.
Kind of seem like a Yankee fan though.
No.
You're a Met fan that acts like a Yankee fan.
What?
You were like
No, I'm a middle class guy. I'm like.
oh, you go toe to toe in Congress.
That's
That's
what the Mets do.
27 rings.
The Mets are a blue collar team. That's my team.
That's
Yeah.
my
The
team.
Mets are like, I'm sorry.
The Mets.
I've been at City Field sitting next to people. And they're
Somebody
like,
look this up.
More of this again with this. You're like an abused.
All right, I'm
wife.
looking this up. What is it? Present tense verb. Cunnilingus. What? Verb form of cunnilingus in the present tense is cunnilingue. Cunnilinga. Look at this. What? Cunnichungus. Now I want watermelon. I'm a cunning linguist. True. Cunninaugus. Now is in present. I don't understand how do you actually say this? Cunniduolingo. Cunnilingue. All right, let's see. No, give me like a little thingy. All right. No, that's not what we're looking for. Cunniling?
Cunniling.
Cunniling. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Wait.
And knowing is half the battle.
Cunniling. Well, now, look at that. Well, if you wanted to say it longer, Cosmic, cunniling is the verb. That's the verb. It was on the tip of your tongue. Ghazalingus. Yes! Dude, yes! That is our new word now. That is our new word now, okay? Whenever somebody's like being super pro pally, they're performing ghazalingus or they're ghazaling.
Keeps going back
Not anymore.
to him.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you keep going back to him, the Mets, and saying he's changed. He's not going to hit me anymore.
Who tunes in to listen to Mets Yankee banter on this show?
I was on a good riff right now. You just killed it.
I'm not so sure because I'm not.
You're a Met fan, but you act Yankees.
I know you did that line. It wasn't that great the first time. I'm saying no. I am a Brooklyn guy. The Mets are a middle-class team. You guys buy your rings. We earn them. And
Guys that have two families that live 3 blocks away.
Let's go
from each
Mets,
other
baby.
Are Yankee fans, right? Guys that are like have chronic allergies and like get sensitive when they listen to Paul
Oh
Simon.
my God.
Our Met
The
fans.
86 Mets were like the iconic
Mets
bad-
suck, Cosmic? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, what was that, Cosmic? What was that, Cosmic? That's right. How the Red Sox doing? Oh no. Oh, Cosmic. Oh. It's okay. Maybe next year. He's right there. He's right here. He's right there saying sports don't suck, you suck. Yeah. All right, everybody in chat, who are your teams? Let's go. Who are your teams? It's about time we did this. We needed to do this at some point. Oh, by the way, has anybody noticed yet? I was wondering if anyone was going to notice my shirt. All sports. Candy, I think you'll have a laugh at this part in particular. No, Subway. Subway. Man U, okay. Barca. Well, Barca in Europe. Racing Club in Argentina. Baseball, but all sports, Candy. So baseball, basketball, football, whatever sports you like. Hey, Candy.
Subway?
Subway. Let's go to Subway.
Subway, vamos a comer Subway.
Yeah, you know, dude.
Vamos a comer Subway.
Sí, vamos a comer un sándwich en Subway.
Sándwich, un sándwich.
Lakers, good choice.
Qué mierda.
Spurs here, my friend. Spurs fan. For, obvious reasons, if you know anything about basketball in like the last, 20 years or so, then you'd know why I'm a Spurs fan. The Blue Jays, yeah, it's okay. Canadian, their only MLB team. True. You guys need to get an NFL team at some point. What? What are you face palming the Spurs for? I don't understand. I had to represent my people. I have bone Spurs.
I'm from New York, so y'all know what my
Knicks?
teams are.
You a Knicks fan? Yeah,
I know
who's
what
your
my teams
baseball
are.
team, though?
Yankees.
Okay.
Show.
I'm a little sad. Because I'm a Mets fan.
No, that's not Yankees all the way.
Mets and Yankees are both in the head of their division right now.
The Giants for football.
For football, okay, Giants, good choice. Mets and Yankees, I mean, there's a decent chance of a Subway Series this year. Yeah, remember the last one? With Mike Piazza
What
on
was
the Mets, Derek Jeter on the Yankees? The Subway Series back in like 2000? Hi, a little sad I'm dead for putting them in your mind. You know what, Cosmic? Be mad, okay? Coach Pop is one of the greatest coaches in history. Just fucking cope and seethe on it. And Manu Ginobili was probably the best sixth man ever. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, Giants. Lovely choice. I like the Giants.
But I watch sports differently than guys. I think it's maybe every woman is like that, but I don't know. You
Y
got
cómo.
guys, every stat, every team, every
Oh, yeah.
year, everything about a
Yeah.
sports team.
I
Not
play
me.
fantasy football.
I just like watching like me, I
Yeah.
just like watching the game. That's it.
Okay.
I don't get into.
I need to, excuse me for a second. I need to go in on Cosmic for a second here. Listen, we had the best sixth man, okay? We also had fucking Tim Duncan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and Tony Parker, who at the time was one of the greatest three-point shooters. Now, everybody fucking throws three-pointers all the fucking time, but you get the fuck out of here, dude. That Spurs team was incredible. Holy shit. Don't be jelly, okay? Jealousy isn't a good look for you, Cosmic. Sorry. Sorry, Candy. I apologize for his behavior. They were all underperformers. Yeah, that's why they had 5 championships. Get the fuck out of here. All right. So, yeah, sports. You enjoy watching them when they're on, but you're not like a follow all the stats kind of person.
Right. I don't follow the stats. I don't follow, like, the last time they won a World Series was in 1989. Like, I don't know none of that stuff.
Okay.
Times, dates, places, and men follow that very closely.
Well, when it comes to baseball, I'm not like a stat encyclopedia, right? Nor basketball as much, really. But when it comes to football, ooh, your boy knows his stuff. I'm telling you right now. That's my... Those are... Well, both of them. Both footballs. Those are my sports. Those are my favorites. Bulls, Bears, Cubs. Chicago, all the way?
I was the first-hand witness to Phillies fans. Phillies are insane fans.
Oh, yeah. I have family who are Philly fans.
Oh, my God.
They live in Philly.
They
They go
are
to every
like-
Eagles game.
They are crazy fans. So
They are.
I
But
had
it's...
a friend
Go ahead, sorry.
in Pennsylvania, and the one time it was the Giants against the Eagles, and the next
that's
day
always a
the
crazy
Eagles
game.
won. The Eagles won, right? The next day, I get up and on my car there was a poster board. They made a big poster board.
Yeah,
Floating
Eagles
about
fans
how
are
they
wild.
won. Like, what the fuck?
So I have cousins, aunts, uncles. They're Eagles fans. They go to every game. And we always like talk to each other about like how our team is doing and everything throughout the year and all that shit. They've been, we're always really nice to each other because we're family. But like, I know that, if we had beaten them, actually, you know what? If we had beaten them in that playoff game this past year, I think they would have been really nice about it. They've always been really cool because I've always been cool to them,
They're very passionate about their team.
But Phillies fans in general are pretty fucking crazy, yeah.
Yes, they're very, very, very intense when it comes to their team.
There is no love lost between Phillies fans and Mets fans, for example. Phillies and Mets do not like each other.
Like, don't say shit about their team because then niggas will fight you.
Dude,
they will throw punches.
I was at a Rams game
No
like
joke.
5 or 6 years ago against the Eagles. And at that time, I had season tickets, right? I was going to every home game. Because Rams are my football team. They have been my whole life. I'm not like some bandwagoner who became a fan when they came to LA. Hardcore Rams fan. You guys will see me wearing their shirts a lot on stream, right? So I'm at the game, and then there's just like this this row of like 5 Eagles fans who are trying to be loud and like show us up, right? But I was like, oh hell no, not in my fucking stadium, right? So I started fucking yelling shit like so loud that eventually these fucking loud ass Eagles fans turned around and were like, all right, man, okay, you win. I could be loud as fuck, dude. I could be loud as fuck.
Wow.
But yeah,
Okay.
they were crazy. They were crazy.
It's the Latino blood.
It is true.
We some loud
How can I be a
motherfuckers.
Rams fan? What do you mean, like, be more specific in your question of how can I be a Rams fan? I do. I thought they moved multiple times. Okay, so when my dad was growing up in Long Island, his second team was always the Jets. But when he was a kid, that was around the time that the Rams had the Fearsome Foursome. And he loved the Fearsome Foursome. And so he became a fan of the LA Rams when he was a kid. And so I just inherited being a fan from him. And I've been a fan my whole life. And then, you know, when I was living in LA, they finally came back. And it was just awesome. I was so happy. But I've been like a hardcore Rams fan through the St. Louis years. And yeah, I've always been a Rams fan. Daniel, stop spreading my secrets. What are you doing?
Spill it.
Huh? Spill
No.
it?
Him.
Yeah,
Spill
Daniel.
it.
How do you know about my
He
Rams
brought it
trim
up.
stamp?
He's like, I'm not saying anything. You gotta spill it. He brought it up, so now I'm curious.
Yeah, Daniel.
Now I need to know. Now he's going a little quiet on me.
It would be good to hear this story.
Head boy team of
Yeah,
books
but
have
you
been
were
written about
there.
it.
You were with Dykstra doing lines.
First of all, no. Is that the measure of like what team I've lost the thread here.
Get out of
What do you
here
mean?
with that.
Can we edit
You
out
said-
the sports parts of this show?
Why is
This
the
is a
offensive-
proper team. Oh boy, this ought to be fucking good. I swear to God, if it's the 49ers, I'm gonna clown on you so hard. Oh, Man United? We're not. It's a different sport. In Europe, I'm a Barca fan. For again, obvious reasons. Wild spring break in Cabo. The rest I'm taking like crazy. Jesus. Jesus Christ.
I hear that.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of room there left to play with, so I'll use my imagination. I'll just use my imagination.
The real team is the
Fill in the
Angels
blank.
in the outfield. Classic. My uncle's a big 49ers fan. Well, your uncle and me cannot be friends then.
The Niners used to be a good team. They were a pretty good team back, right?
Listen, the last time they won a Super Bowl, like, let's just say if they want to watch their old Super Bowls, they're going to have to dig out the VHS tape. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a while. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
early
they used to be
90s.
pretty good.
They were, yeah. But they have lost every Super Bowl since. We have won 2 Super Bowls since the last time they won a Super Bowl. Listen, the Rams and the 49ers are one of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. I hate them with everything in my body. And so I will not be saying any nice words about the 49ers today or at any other time. Don't you be writing no damn fanfics. Oh boy, this is a big mega project. Y'all see this? This is planet. This is a whole planet, this blueprint. Ooh, my computer is struggling.
Is that the Death Star?
Ooh, it does kind of look like it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will play the Man United anthem for you, bud. Glory, Man United.
Ask your provider for Cologuard.
Glory, glory, Man United.
British.
Oh? What?
Is he British?
Oh, is he British? Yes, he's a bonger. Cosmic? Cosmic's not a bonger, though.
Glory, glory, Man United.
Glory, glory, Man United, as the Reds go marching.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
Welcome to Old Trafford. It's the bitter.
Cosmic, did you watch the Champions League final? It's going through the decades.
As the Reds go marching on. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United.
Oh, he turned eight.
Glory, glory, Man United. As the Reds go marching on.
This shirt belongs to you. Always has, always will.
Bro, you've been washed for like 10 years. Sorry. I mean, Wayne Rooney was an absolute beast, but oh, there it is, 10 years ago. This is my favorite soccer song. I still remember watching that game in 2011 when Barcelona beat them 3-1 with 2 goals from Messi. One of them was an absolute beauty, and then a third goal from David Villa. What a game. What a game. Or no, it was Pedro, I think, had the first goal from an assist from Messi, and then Messi had that beautiful curving goal from outside the box, and then David Villa had a curving goal into the far corner. Oh my God, what a game that was! This is one of that 2011 Barca team is one of the best teams ever, honestly. That was like Xavi at the height of his career, Iniesta at the height of his career, Puyol, Piqué at the height of their careers, Abidal, like what a fucking team, bro. Busquets, what a team, dude. Actually, it was like because Eto'o left in 2010, so it was a little after. That was the 09 team. That was Eto'o, Thierry Henry, also Puyol, Piqué, Messi. That was when Cristiano was still on Man U back then. And Messi scored a beautiful header, one of his only like big header goals in his career, and it was like, what a moment. We were singing this of course it was Pep. Pep was a genius. Pep was a genius. 14 trophies in 3 years. That Barcelona team, the tiki-taka, what a fucking team, bro. What a team. Spain won the World Cup in that stretch of time. But yeah, dude, we were singing this song all throughout the 2022 World Cup. And like, it's all about like all the suffering, all the finals that we've lost. And then the year before, we finally won the Copa America in the final against Brazil. And like the whole song is like, you know, quiero ganar la tercera. You know, we want to win our third World Cup. And then we fucking did. And it was amazing. I cried like a little bitch. I did. And everyone was singing this song throughout the World Cup. Classic. Absolute instant classic. Yeah, it was amazing. Messi got his World Cup. It was real special. Real special. He deserved it. After everything he gave to the game, after everything he gave to Argentina, he absolutely deserved it, that man. The GOAT! The GOAT.
Part of the show.
No, I'm just saying.
See, this is the thing. He is a Met fan. He's acting like a Met fan right now.
No real New Yorker is a Yankee fan. I mean, I'll give you the Bronx. You want to do the geography thing?
I think a lot of Italian and Dominican guys would disagree with you.
In the Bronx?
No, in Bensonhurst, they're
no.
He deserved nothing? Okay. Oh boy. Woo. That sounds like some cope from a Cristiano dick sucker.
Yes, they
Except
are.
that asshole Giuliani. That was it.
You think Mayor Giuliani was an asshole?
No, no, that wasn't the hard part. The Yankee.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I want to talk to you about having better sex with Blue Chew. Not with Blue Chew, but you eat it and then you have the better. Anyway, Blue Chew is an original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. And starting now, Blue Chew is offering a combo so strong it'll knock your socks off and your neighbor's socks.
She's
You'll
not
have to
liking this.
move
The
town.
potato
You'll
is having big trouble with this thing. It's huge.
have to move towns with the amount of noise that you're making. Blue Chew Max has arrived. It's like HBO Max, right? It combines.
Oh, candy.
Diga usted, mande a otro.
You will be happy to know that there is far more audience participation in the dailies nowadays, and I don't get all butthurt about it.
What's that mean?
When I do my dailies, my little puzzles, people say stuff in chat now, and I don't get all butthurt about it. So you can do that now. Yeah.
It's progress, right?
It is. It is. Cosmic, this isn't a Dyson sphere. I'll show you one of the Dyson spheres in a second. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
That movie was so funny.
Nick, why are we sad faced?
Active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis in the one
She
to
does
two.
not like this.
Really? You don't have to double up
Oh,
anymore.
boy.
It's in one. If you're trying to watch your weight. Jesus Christ. How bad are your dicks, guys? If you have the worst one, if you really just can't do shit with it, this one.
Why? Why sad face? We like that everybody gets to participate a little bit now. I mostly do it myself, but sometimes I take suggestions from the crowd. It's just one time I got mad at Candy about it, and I was being a dick. So, yeah.
You could call it angry.
Yeah. Yeah. I was being a fucking douchebag. Is what it was.
One has Viagra and Cialis.
Did you see the
in
new
one.
Star Wars movie, the Thunderbolt?
The Marvel movie?
Uh-huh.
Yes. It was very good. Are you gonna tell me you didn't like it?
It was okay.
Okay, I really liked it. I really liked it. Did she just say Star Wars Listen, they're both Disney, okay? Oh, are you watching Andor Season 2? I haven't watched it yet. I know I'm behind, but...
No.
No, you didn't? Because a
No,
lot of
not yet.
people who
Not yet.
didn't like Andor Season 1 really liked Andor Season 2.
But that's what I said to you. I said Andor Season 2 looks a lot, based on the
Okay.
trailers and what they've showed, it looks a lot better than 1.
Okay.
1 was a little bit of a snoozer.
I just can't ever see Andy Serkis as being a snoozer in anything. But, you know, that's me. Oh, I don't know if it's going to handle this blueprint. Oh, man.
I
That's a
did
shame.
say Star Wars. I was thinking, one thing and I said another.
Uh-oh. Cosmic wants to fight you
The,
on Andor Season 1. Cosmic, get up here. Tell her why you like it.
yeah, you get your ass over here.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, no, not you. I was talking to, I feel is the one that
I feel so tired. Why? Is he been giving you shit?
talking shit. Man,
Talking shit.
over there.
Unbelievable.
Talk about how I sound like Fran Drescher.
Oh, it's late there.
Kiss my ass.
Hey, I see that as a compliment. He says he'll fight you Friday. It's getting late there. I dislike Star Wars because I want the Empire to win. Good. Hilarious.
So long,
You guys
I
are
wanted it would
so
be successful
funny.
to say. That's funny. No, but yeah, I, in all fairness, I didn't finish seeing it because again, I watched like maybe 3 episodes and it wasn't captivating me, so I kind of stopped watching it.
Hmm. I just
So maybe I
found
should watch a little more. I don't know.
I just found a Palpatine soundboard. I need these.
Sitting through all of that and ugh, not like it.
Do it.
Usually my instincts are
Do it.
but I
Okay.
think I'm gonna still have to watch one, right? Because then one relates to two, and if I don't watch
Yeah.
one, then
Yeah.
two may not make sense to me. Yeah, so I'm
I
still
need.
gonna have to watch.
I'm gonna need a few of these.
Do it.
I need the right do it though. There's like a bunch of them, and the cut is kind of shitty.
Do it.
That's good. I like that one. Okay. Can we?
Which one?
All right. Download. I'm gonna add a bunch of little palpy soundboard stuff. So we've got a good duet.
Did you see? Shit, I'm trying to remember.
Sorry, Candy. The soundboard was going. What did you say?
Let me look something up.
Okay.
I am the Senate.
Oh, these are all so good. These are all going in there. These are all too good. We need the good for sure. And then we need the I love democracy. Definitely we need I love democracy.
I love democracy. I love the Republic.
And then probably an execute order 66, right? Give me a second, Cosmic. I'll play it in a second.
Execute.
Nope.
Execute order 66.
What the fuck is that? Is that the only one with the time has come? I just want the execute order 66.
Execute order.
Okay, we'll download that and then we'll fix it up in post. We'll fix it in post! We will watch your career with great interest. Let me see if that's on here. No, it's not on here. Oh, this is definitely going to get copyrighted, Cosmic. I'll have to play it later. Alright, let's add these up on the soundboard. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Alright, we'll start with order 66. We'll go from here.
Execute order 66.
Beautiful.
Okay, have you seen the Trump as Superman parody video?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat. See,
Yes.
show it to
Do it.
everybody.
Do it. Hang on, I'm gonna finish doing these really quick. And then I will play that. Let's see. Guys, should I do I love democracy, I love the republic, or should I just do the I love democracy part?
I love democracy. I love the republic.
Should I do both or just the I love democracy part? I do have room for both. So I'm going to need a verdict from chat. Like, within the next couple seconds, if possible. I think I'm just going to go with I love democracy.
I love democracy.
Daniel's a greedy bitch. He wants it all.
Yeah,
he
I
wants
know.
the short one and the long one.
I am the chat. I think I'm just going with the I love democracy. I think that works better for what I want. Good. Oh, so good. That's so good. Okay, next one. I am the Senate.
I am the Senate. I am the Senate.
So good. Okay, now we've got two more. We've got unlimited power. Well. Oh no, it's too long. I don't know if I can get it in there. That's as much as I can get out of it. Do we keep it, guys, or do we say fuck it? Cryptic, we're adding soundboard stuff. So do we keep it, or is it cut off too early? Keep it? I don't know if I'll use it very much though, because it's cut off. This is what I can get in. Fuck it, we'll keep it. And then last one.
Do it.
That's what she said. I
Yeah.
can't get it in too long. Can't get it in.
All right, here we go. Can't get it up. Boom. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba, bum. Okay, so now we show them off. All right, so check it out. Now you'll be able to hear it. Okay, so we've got...
Execute Order 66.
And then we've got...
I love democracy.
Ooh, it's so good.
I am the Senate.
And then... But it cuts off early, which kind of sucks. And then...
Do it.
That's good. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. What is this? What is this, Cosmic? What do you got?
Let me tell you why we have structure. I'm on a video chat. Melissa's live stream with her audience.
I'm just not going to accept this. Oh my God. I'd have more power in my hands if I joined one of those moronic Segway tours of DC. I mean, do you have any idea what I have lost here today? Do you? Really? Are you not going to say anything? Jesus! Dan, did your boyfriend know anything about this?
I was trying to use Jonah for intelligence.
That's like trying to use a croissant as a fucking dildo.
So good. I loved this show. That was so good. We're using the prequels because they're the most memeable. What do you mean? All right. Candy's Link. What do we got?
Red kid flying, I'm the hero they need. My towers touch the clouds, yeah, I'm built to succeed. Leave Clark Kent at home, Trump's taking the stage. Lift the skyscrapers easy, flipping the page. Back to the farm, but I do it my way. Lifting cows with one arm, it's just another day. Hillary's cleaning, and while I'm snacking on a hot dog, Superman on steroids, the ultimate monologue. Kryptonite, please, that's rookie material. My strength comes from deals and a vibe that's imperial. The Daily Planet loves me, I'm always the trend. The only thing I don't save, taxes pretend. Elon is lowest, now that's a weird scene.
Oh my God!
I'm the meme machine, flying through Manhattan, saving planes in distress. Haters see me coming, they're like, man, I'm impressed. Putin is likes, sending missiles my way, but I'm redirecting.
It's AI.
New York stands clapping, I'm the hero they cheer, the Superman of the century, making it clear. My speeches are epic, my flights break the mold. I shatter glass ceilings while stacking my gold. No phone booths needed, my cell is my mic. Modern day Superman taking off in the night. I look in the mirror and say, you're the best. The reflection nods back, you're above all the rest. My memes are immortal, my flight's a real deal. Trump is
Why?
So here I am, hero and tycoon, saving the world with the Trump style tune. From the farm to the planet, my legends are planned. Trump the Superman, catch me if you can.
Oh my God. The Lady Elon, bro. That's so funny.
Funny shit, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
A lot of people are making parodies of Trump, including China and stuff. Oh my God.
China? I can see it. Oh, this is a good soundboard.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, folks. I'm Donald Trump.
Oh, dude. Did he say that? No,
Yes, that's a real thing. I think from SNL.
Well,
China. China.
cock-a-doodle-doo? I'm Donald Trump?
Yeah. He did do. Here, I'll show you the thing. I think it was Neighbor Rooney's suggestion. Is Neighbor Rooney here? Neighbor Rooney, are you here? Or are you just lurking? Oh, it's an advertisement.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, folks. I'm Donald Trump.
Oh, goodness. Were you watching that? Did you see that?
No.
Oh, watch the stream real quick. It's like 3 seconds.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, folks. I'm Donald Trump.
That is him. That was actually him on SNL.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Back to this interview.
I could
And it
never
acts
picture him
fast.
saying cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, I mean, he used to do fun things back when he was less of a massive piece of shit. You know? Also back, weirdly enough, when he was friends with Epstein. Huh.
And it lasts. And guys, you can be ready whenever she needs it by trying your first month free with Blue Chew. Guys, we've worked with Blue Chew for years. You know the deal. It's a couple clicks away. You consult with one of their licensed medical providers. And once you're approved, you'll receive...
What's that?
No, he talked about Justice League, the animator, the Warner Brothers animated series.
Oh yeah, the
They're
classic.
really good.
Yep.
They're really good though.
Oh yeah. The animated series are very, very good.
I know, so good. It's actually better than the actual real life movies. Which is crazy.
Well, I don't know. The Christopher Nolan movies are pretty fucking great.
The original Superman?
No, the Christopher Nolan Batmans, like Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises.
The one with Christian Bale?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that one was good, but that was like a different version of Batman. I think I like the Tim Burton.
Yeah, I like the Tim Burton ones too. And then they turned into absolute slop with the latter two.
Yeah. They started adding a whole bunch of actors. I turned into slop. You're right.
Yeah.
But I did like the Christian Bale version.
With fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger as Freeze. Yeah, Cosmic. I agree. I feel like The Dark Knight Rises gets more flack than it deserves. I really like The Dark Knight Rises. I will disparage the Clooney bat nips, okay? I don't care what you say, Daniel.
Is that the last one with?
Yeah, the one with George Clooney as Batman. Dude, that was awesome how they... Wait, has everyone here seen The Flash?
The last one was when
With Ezra...
the original Batman came back.
Yeah, so they had Michael Keaton, and then at the very... Yeah, did you see it, though?
Yeah, it was good.
Dude, this moment from the end... Hang on, I just gotta pull it up. Because it's so good. I don't care if YouTube shits a brick over this.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance. And
Oh,
save
can
even
you?
more. Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito. There isn't too much hot sauce.
The Flash was not that good, I agree. But there were moments in it that were really awesome. And this was fucking awesome.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
The
It
tooth
has
thing
a
was kinda
soft
stupid.
spot in.
Yeah.
I have a soft spot. I don't know. There's something about he has a genius way to interpret something, and he adds musicality to it in
Yeah.
a way that's very kind of. I don't know. When something's bugged, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really.
I get
good.
you.
I'm very
No,
freaked
Tim
out
Burton
by
is a great director. I finally saw the second Beetlejuice movie the other day.
It's not good.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first one, but I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't hate it, but I wasn't watching it like, oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, sequels have not been good. Even the
Also,
Ghostbusters
I fucking love Jenna Ortega, man. I have such a little celebrity crush on her.
She's alright.
She's so good as Wednesday. When I was a kid, I remember it was Christina Ricci. She was a good Wednesday.
She was in Casper and
Yep.
Sleepy Hollow. She
Yep.
did really good.
But I don't know, like for me, I always thought of her as Wednesday. That was always the for some reason in my head. Jenna Ortega is very cute, Cryptic. He's very, very cute. I'm actually I'm friends with one of the actors in Wednesday, actually. Show you who I'm talking about. This dude, Hunter, really nice guy. Really nice dude. His husband is super chill too.
Who's that?
He was like the love interest who turned out to be like the bad guy in Wednesday.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Not all of us want to be coddled to death. What are you talking about, Cosmic? If they did a Parks and Rec reboot, it would be funny if Jenna Ortega was a sister or cousin of Aubrey Plaza. Y'all have seen when they were on the awards show together, right? Let me find that shit. That shit was so funny. I think it was the SAG Awards.
I don't know why they paired us up together.
Yeah. I know we have nothing in common.
Is a comic. I don't know if I
We should find the people who did this.
And curse their families and watch as
Misfortune follows their bloodline for the next 7 generations. Okay, I see it now.
Here are the nominees for a male actor in a television movie or limited series.
Dude, there's it's so funny. And yeah, she would have to be like her kid or her cousin or her sister or something. Oh, dude. Also, poor Aubrey Plaza, dude, with her husband. That was really sad.
I don't see her as a comedic character.
Do you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Yes, it's funny.
I thought she was... The reason she works so well is because her and Chris Pratt foil each other so well. Right? They, like, their personalities in the show just play off each other really, really well. Did I ever show you guys the Parks and Rec blooper with Chris Pratt about Kim Kardashian? That shit is so funny.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, you gotta watch this. Watch the stream real quick, Candy. Well, Candy didn't see it, so now I'm playing it.
Everyone loves a good comeback story, right? Seabiscuit, the Mighty Ducks,
Robert Downey Jr., who
Rocky.
else? Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim, well,
In the video, she gets cum on her back, I think.
only gonna make the rap party.
There was no way they were gonna get through that without breaking, dude. That's so funny. Oh my god, dude. The bloopers from these like single camera comedies are always so good. Like the bloopers from The Office, dude, they're fucking hilarious. Bloopers from Parks and Rec and The Office are so fucking funny. They must have had so much fun filming these shows, honestly. I guess they're doing like an Office spin-off now too. We'll see what that is.
Your prescription within days. That's.
Look, I really liked The Office, but I don't like. I can get why some people don't like it. You know,
I don't like the talking camera thing.
Yeah, it's a very it's a very flat sort of comedy. So like, I kind of get it. It's not for everybody.
No awkward visits to the doctor, no awkward conversations with the doctor,
Talking,
no awkward
also
trips.
like Abbott Elementary. They did Abbott Elementary, and that also
I never
is
saw
talking into the camera. And yeah, it's like The Office. It's talking into the camera, but instead, it's a bunch of teachers and principals in a elementary school.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny, but again, they're talking to. It's kind of weird that they're talking to the.
Well,
camera.
the reason why The Office, I think
if they just played off each other, it would be funnier.
The Office was
Instead
kind of
of
like the first one to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then so a lot of shows did it afterwards, like 30 Rock, like Parks and Rec, and I thought those were good, right? Like 30 Rock has a lot of really funny moments. Parks and Rec has a lot of really funny moments, and The Office, if it's your sort of thing, even like with those other ones, like it's a particular kind of comedy, but it has a lot of really funny moments too. Like Steve Carell, they could not have cast anybody better as Michael Scott than Steve Carell. He was perfect for that fucking role. He was so just naturally like awkward and inappropriate. It's just, he used to cracked me up so much in that show.
I don't think he's funny.
That's fine. Like, again, I get it with that show that like it's not for everybody.
And I'll tell you why. Is he silly? Yes. Is he kind of goofy? Yes. Is he awkward and like, yeah. But funny, he's never made me laugh.
But that's the thing, is like the thing about Michael for me was that he was like Steve Carell played it so well that like you genuinely believed that all of these awkward moments were like actually Michael not like being completely oblivious and unaware to the fact that he was being inappropriate or weird, or like it was just so genuine, and he did it so well. Like one of my hang on, let me find a little something. You know what? We're saying goodnight to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Have a good night, YouTube, because we want to watch some stuff that's copyrighted. Bye, YouTube. Come over to kick fucking YouTube retards. Bye.